YouTube. What up, YouTube? We're live on Instagram. Here we are. Alrighty, so this is today's topic for Instagram and for YouTube is Patrick Surtain's pro day. It's a good topic. He didn't do too bad today. I seen it. But we got some Cowboys news here. Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn both attended the Patrick Peterson Pro Day. And also some other news with Dan Quinn that I'm like liking him more and more already. Dan Quinn made it urgent to Jerry that we need a safety. That's good news. He's getting to Jerry. He's telling Jerry, hey, this is a position that's important. Because for like the longest time we haven't ever had good safeties, and we've never gone for good safeties or invested our money into safety. And that's something that I like about Dan Quinn is for his scheme and how it works, you can't just throw in our backups and keep trying to plug players. You need those good players. You need that position is a position of importance, and you could tell from last year's season it obviously was. um Here's some draft news. Uh, Caleb. Well, this has already been mentioned in a few episodes and on the lives. Caleb Farley had back surgery, his second one that he has had. That's some news right there. Usually, when things come to back pain, it doesn't it'll hurt them down the road. They'll be injury prone, and that's someone that just dropped his value so much. Because I mean, I get it. He's a good safe corner. He's pretty good at corner, but that just dropped down his value, honestly, because you don't know if he's gonna be okay by next season. You don't know if he's gonna be injury prone or not. So you can't like if the Cowboys draft their 10th pick into Caleb Farley, I will honestly be mad. Because with these safeties coming in, they're both coming off of Achilles injuries or ACL tears and stuff, and they're both coming in for a physical. And speaking of news about physicals, some big news in the NFL. Kyle Rudolph, his contract with the Giants, they're concerned about it and not doing it right now. Because he took his physical, and it seems that he needs another ankle surgery, and they don't know if they're gonna hold off his 2-year contract. So that's some big news right there. One thing I'm happy about is that I'm happy Coop got his surgery as soon as the season ended, because he was playing with like an injured foot for the longest time, and he got that surgery, and I feel like he could be better than ever this year. Quick, he has no limitations. Some other draft news. Patrick Surtain got the time of 4.42 on the 40-yard dash. I'm liking that already. That's pretty good. Some other draft news is J.C. Horn has meeting with the Cowboys after his pro day, and he's already had a brief chat with them. I feel like if the Eagles were to snag someone like a Patrick Surtain, or like someone snags him before he gets to us, I feel like Horn can be that player. Yeah, he's also got the same talent as Patrick Surtain, and I would love for either of these corners to be on my team, honestly. Some NFL news with the NFC East. The Eagles signed Joe Flacco. I haven't seen Joe Flacco play good for a while, so I guess good luck with that. I hope they're not trying to make him a starter over Hurts. Some other NFL or Cowboys news. DeMonte KZ is scheduled to meet with the Lions this week. That's if he doesn't get the job in Dallas. Say if Malik Hooker comes in there and takes the job from him, he will possibly he'll go to the Lions next and sign with them. Basically, this light is very bright. Sorry about that. Let's see. That's some news. I don't know though. One thing I really like is that we're both bringing both these guys in tomorrow. We're both bringing in both of these safeties in tomorrow, and I feel like it's going to be battle for starter. That's what it is. They're both going to be having a physical. I hope we run some training on them. I hope we do some drills with them, and it's going to basically be battle for the starter position, and that would be something I would definitely be wanting. That's something I want to bring to our team. Like some of the players, starting players, like say if Jalen Smith starts playing bad, I want Dan Quinn to like realize that and basically tell him like, hey, you need to step up your game, or this guy's gonna be playing for you. Like, say if he's doing terrible in a game, I want to see a different player on that field. I don't want to see him back on that field. I 100% wouldn't. I like it. Say Jalen Smith does terrible on coverage, down like 2 downs in a row, and both of them cost us touchdowns. I do not want to see him on that field at all the rest of the game. That's something I think we should do with Zeke Elliott too. I feel like Zeke, you start running bad and you're falling and slipping and fumbling. Guess what? We got Tony Pollard and he can do the same job as you, and you proved that in the 49ers game. That 49ers game, that was crazy. He proved he could be a starter. I'm not really sure when his contract ends, but I feel like when his contract ends, I feel like we sign him and release or trade Zeke. That's going to probably be in a few years from now, but if you guys want to ask me questions on the YouTube or Instagram, throw them at me. I'll answer your all's questions. But yeah, I really like the idea that Dan Quinn made it urgent to Jerry that we need to get a safety. Like Jerry hasn't put like any money towards a good safety. Do you know what he did last year? Instead of signing someone like Earl Thomas, you know who he brings in? He brought in Brandon Carr. I feel like Earl Thomas is still like a decent safety. Save both Malik Hooker and DeMonte KZ don't work out. I'm perfectly fine with going for someone like Earl. And then I'm not sure if he's gonna drop down to us, but I believe his name is like Morig, or I'm not really sure how to say his name. He's a safety, but he's projected to be like an early pick. Hold on. Alrighty, that's this segment. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to leave a follow.